Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy August. How you doing out there? Million Marine here. Guess I'll just stick with that tagline, that moniker, if you will. Yeah, it's August 1st. Happy August, everybody. Wow, where does the time go? Speaking of time, it has been 16 days since this channel started. This channel is 16 days old, and we already have 107 subscribers. Holy moly! Can you believe it? It's just nuts. It's just nuts. Actually, a little secret, not secret, but whatever. I keep it real. That's what I do. The other day, when we hit 100 subscribers, it was my birthday. So thank you very much for that wonderful birthday gift. Thank you, everybody. It means so much to me that now over 100 people feel compelled to subscribe to this channel and listen to me talk and pontificate and all that good stuff. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, everybody. It's crazy how quickly this has grown. And I know compared to all the other channels out there, there's millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, thousands. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. But I'm humbled and honored to have even one, Nevermind 107. So thank you so much as we continue this journey together, because again, this is all of us together. This isn't just me recording a video and posting it up for myself. No, that would be ridiculous and pretty narcissistic. So no, this is us together. So we will get there together. But I'm honored that we've made it this far. This is amazing in such a short amount of time. This is ridiculous. I did not expect this. So thank you so much for that wonderful birthday gift. And part of starting this channel and this journey was to start towards a new path, right? Towards financial freedom. And it's not just about finances, of course. Number one is your health, right? Because if you don't have your health, you don't have anything, right? All the money in the world can't buy you health. It can buy you opportunities, and maybe some more chances. Like, obviously, I'm well aware. I've been to many countries, like, I've been to war and other places where, those less fortunate who don't have the funds or the means, right, can't get access to the care they need or healthy food or clean water. So yes, in those cases, yeah, money would help greatly, and let's all do what we can to help those less fortunate. But I mean, look at Steve Jobs, right? He had, most of the money in the world, and even kind of, I don't know, some may say he bought himself a liver. I don't know if he did get ahead or whatever, however it goes. I know livers aren't easy to come by, but, he still unfortunately passed too soon, which is unfortunate and sad. So just, there's lots of examples, right, where money doesn't buy everything. But the reason why we're seeking financial freedom, me and you, I assume that's why you're here, is so we can enjoy those precious moments and the few, years, months, days, weeks, minutes that we have on this planet, right? We have a finite amount of time. We just don't know how much it is. So we need to be able to enjoy it to its fullest. Apologies for my air conditioner going off. I hope it's not too loud. Otherwise, I'll have to reshoot this. But it's, we need to make the best of the moments that we do have. So ideally, we don't want to make those or spend those moments slaving away for somebody else's gain, right? We don't want to be greedy, but we want to be comfortable. We want to be able to not have to worry so much about the essentials, like so many millions upon millions, billions of people in the world do have to worry. Ideally, I'd love to see everybody have a basic quality standard of living, and I hope we can come together and make that happen for the world. But in the interim, right? We gotta, again, time is short, so we gotta make the best of it. So that's why we're on this journey. So I just want to say that, part of this channel was the main impetus was to get free from the shackles of work, of employment, and have more freedom in life, but also freedom to live a healthy life, freedom to keep moving, to keep mobile, to keep moving about, traveling, enjoying life, exercising. And today, being August 1st, I just thought it was a great time to start anew. It's the first of the month. We get 12 of those a year. So that's 12 chances to start anew. I mean, you can start anew any day, right? But it's just a good marker, right? It's a good gauge. There's a little guy back there chasing squirrels, living his life. He's living his best life there, courtesy of Daddy. But I love it. I love taking care of him. I love dogs more than humans, but you guys are cool, especially those that have subscribed, liked, and commented. Thank you so much. But yeah, recently I haven't posted videos because I was on travel, partially for work, and I just took advantage of that to also see my family, spend time with relatives I hadn't seen in many, many years, which was great, and also spend time with my brother. I realized I hadn't been home for a birthday in 22 years since I was a teenager. So that's some crazy food for thought. But just share a little bit about that. My brother has had some health issues, not of his own doing, just stuff out of his control due to genetics. And things have been rough for him, and he's also been fortunate in many respects. But last year during the pandemic, when he was facing even more grave health challenges, him and his wife made a conscious decision to go eat clean. I'm super proud of them both. My brother is lighter than me, and he was always a pretty, stout fella. He's a little bit older than me. So that was inspiring. And, I've always been kind of off and on of I watched Food Inc., great documentary, by the way. That's really eye-opening. And I went vegetarian, vegan for 4 months. It was great. I didn't crave meat. It was just so hard to say no or to maintain that. Maybe it isn't that hard. I just was weak-minded. But I've kind of been off and on. I'll do great with exercise. I was doing great most of the pandemic till towards the end of the year, and now I'm at my heaviest I've ever been, which is crazy. So it's my opportunity to start anew, start eating better, start a more regimented exercise. I do love riding my bike and stuff, but definitely want to get consistency, right? And everything in moderation, right? But we all know we have way too much processed stuff, way too much artificial stuff. So let's take the opportunity to cut it out. I also was at a wonderful house party last night for uh, an older couple who'd been married 40 years, which was amazing. Still in love, so much. It was very inspiring to see that. I've had a lot of inspiring moments the past week, so I wanted to share them with you, and hopefully inspire you. So I also ran into a woman last night at the party who is 65 years old. She moved like she's 25. She looked like she's 45 or younger. So really, really inspiring. And a lot of what she had to say was around mental health, right? So how, and I've said this, what she was saying to me, I just was like glad to hear it, because it was, validating what I told you guys, right? Positive thoughts are the most powerful thing. That your mind influences everything else that happens. And, living in the present, right? Learn from the past, but you can't change it. Live in the present, plan for the future, but don't be surprised when things don't go as expected, and just be able to adapt. So she imparted that and some other, teachings to me about how, some tips actually, how, when she goes to work, right? She still works a job, a office job, which is great. She loves it. She's happy. She's got more energy than I do, happier than me, healthier, in better shape than me, and she's 65. So I applaud her. Like I said, some people love going to work. That's great. I'm not, my goal is to get out of that, but that's great. We need people to do that. That's great. So when she goes in, even if all the cubicles are empty, she says, "Good morning, everybody. Like, how are you all? Have a wonderful day." Even if there's nobody there, because it's for her, right? She just, wants to put out positive energy. She said, "You put out positive energy, good things will come back," right? And when you have naysayers, like trolls on YouTube, for instance, or doubters, or people that, even friends and family that try to say, "Oh, you can't do that, you'll never achieve that," or "What are you, crazy," or something, she said she sings a song. She just sings and dances, and they don't know what to do. If people start gossiping or talking bad or whatever, she just kind of like sings and says happy things and whatever, not letting it faze her. And when you react negatively, or you react angrily to people that are trying to put you down or trolling you or whatever, they feed off that. That's their energy. They love it. That keeps them going, but it pulls you down. So if you react in a more positive way, slough it off, or just change direction, they don't know what to do. They can't handle it. So, but it keeps you youthful and present and happy. So that's a great tip. She also said, every night when she goes to bed, she checks in with herself, right? She gave me a good story about how, the doctor, they can only check for symptoms. They ask you how you're doing, but you are ultimately the one who knows how you're doing. Sure, they can run tests and everything. They do a scan, but you need to do your own scan, head to toe, every night. So when you lie in bed, you head to toe think about, did I have, what was I thinking about today? Was there anything, good, bad? How can I change the negative thoughts, right? Did I see anything that, had an effect on me? How can I internalize that to say anything, et cetera, et cetera. Go all the way down, head to toe, about how you're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, all that. Check in with yourself. And then she made a great analogy, another analogy, she's full of them, about how, when those negative thoughts, they're like garbage, right? When you you cut up the vegetables, right, and you trim off the stems and the bad pieces or whatever, and you throw them in the garbage. If you never empty it, it's going to stink. It's going to get rotten, moldy. It's going to overflow. Same with your thoughts, with your negative thoughts. If you don't throw them away, they'll just fester, and that makes your body actually sick, stress, other conditions, blood pressure, other disease, right? Cancer, like that'll all just fester inside you. So do that head to toe check-in with yourself every night when you lie in bed before you go to sleep. She was big on meditation as well. In fact, that was most of the conversation. We'll talk about that another time. She meditates for an hour in the morning every day. So she starts the day off with a clean slate, with a peaceful, calm, and present mind. But at the end of the day, does a check-in so she can sleep peacefully and throw out the garbage. So, it's totally true. You got to take out the garbage. Otherwise, it's going to get rotten. It's going to rot you from the inside out, and you're not going to be healthy. So that's what we need to do. And we can't, all this financial freedom and success that we're talking about doing and building businesses and things, it's not sustainable, it's not achievable if you're not set up for success inside, right? If your body's not there, your mind isn't there, right? You're not going to be able to achieve greatness. So some food for thought. I had a lot of inspiring moments the past week. I love to dig into them more. I want to dig into more segments on health and wellness, both physical, mental, all that on this channel. But of course, continue towards the goal of financial freedom, independence from work, and the ultimate goal is better living, right? And that's a holistic thing. So before I close out, I just wanted to share some stats with you. I got them here on the iPad. And I wanted to read the names off of all 107 subscribers. However, I realized that some people don't share their that they've subscribed publicly, so it only gave me like 36 people or something. But in any case, I didn't want anyone to feel left out, so I just would refrain from reading any names. But we've had, in 16 days, 3,600 views, 174.8 hours of watch time, and like I said, 107 subscribers. So that's just, and my AC finally shut off. That's amazing. Thank you again, everybody, for watching, tuning in, commenting. I've read and responded to every comment. I went through again. I was a little late because of travel, but I'm almost certain I responded to everybody. If I didn't, I apologize. I really want to try to respond to everybody. So thank you so much. There's also some other folks that have commented and subscribed that have great YouTube channels as well. I think it was Diane or Diana I just responded to, who was doing some great stuff on gluten-free and healthy eating, and she was cooking and doing recipes with her daughter in the kitchen. Looked great. I look forward to checking out some more of those. She has more subscribers than me, about 10 times more. I think it was like 1,700. So anyways, thank you again, everybody. Happy August. Happy summer, because it's still summer. Hope you're enjoying it. Where the sun is setting now, the pool pump is off. I'm gonna go in. I just made some soup, some healthy soup with carrots, zucchini, some cabbage, greens, and chicken and whatnot. So I'm gonna go have that and a piece of Dave's Killer Bread toast, which my brother just turned me on to. I had seen it a lot. I don't know if I had it before this, but he had some there, and it was fantastic. So I'm gonna go make a piece of toast to have with my soup. It's gonna be healthy, it's gonna be wonderful, and I'm just going to relax for a bit. I'll do a little bit of work. I've got some work to prep for tomorrow. But yeah, just, you know, figured I'd enjoy the sunset and the end of the day with you all, and wanted to say thanks again so much. Oh, quick update on Million Token. If you haven't been watching it, it was like in the low 40s, high 30s just now. But I'm optimistic. I wish I had more to put into it, because it's a fire sale right now. This is a discount. This is huge. If I could put more into it right now, I would. You know, if that makes sense to you, then go for it. Good luck, and I'll see you on Mars or the Moon Jacuzzi Bar on the way, or the Pluto Pavilion, wherever we're going. So that's all I got for today. Happy August. Let's make this a great month, and I will see you in the next video. All right, Million Marine out.